looks like we are live. Good morning, everyone. Hopefully you're taking a quick break to have coffee if you've been at work for a little while now. So I thought I'd do something different for Thoughtful Tuesday today. I had a completely different kind of live that I wanted to talk about, but I guess I'll just save that for later in the week. Today I just had a bit of a thought around, I guess how kindness is actually really good for your health and well-being, and it's something that's overlooked but can remarkably improve your mental, emotional well-being. And there's some simple practices or observations that you can do that can help you be aware of the kindness afforded to you and the kindness that you offer to others. And the reason that's important is all of us really need kind of that sense of connection, love or worth, and belonging, right? And we all most of us get a lot of satisfaction out of helping others. We're usually at our best when we're helping to serve others, right? And it's really easy when we're caught up in our day-to-day and we're doing so many things and torn in different directions, and we get really focused and we get really bogged down, particularly in the wintry months and stuff, when it's the weather's dull, it's hard to get up in the morning, all those sorts of things, right? And it's easy to get so lost up in what we're doing, become a bit siloed, we shut down, and we kind of disconnect from the outside world because there's just so much distractions and everything going on, right? But one of the things as well is, I guess, to realize is that there's when we're feeling disconnected, an easy way to feel connected without, if we don't necessarily have the time to actually engage with people, is to just notice some of the kind acts that people do, just to consider and be considerate of others. And it could be simple things like someone letting you in front of you in the traffic. It could be someone letting you go before them in a supermarket line, right, to pay for your goods. It could be someone helping to keep the lift open before you get there, or pressing the sidewalk buzzer so that you can actually cross the road, or holding the door open for you when you've got your arms full of bags or something like that, right? And we all do these things, right? Most of us probably without even thinking, all right? We kind of are aware of other people in our space. We don't necessarily have time to engage with them or get to know who they are, but we take the time to make sure that their people are seen, and that we've considered what they might be doing and tried to help them in their day. So that little small act of kindness is something that can help you, make you feel more connected, because you're being seen. The other thing is of course, like a nod or a hello or something like that sometimes can do wonders as well, right? So my challenge to you today is to actually think of or notice in your day how many acts of kindness are afforded to you, and how that makes you feel. In the moment, it might only be like a fleeting, oh, that was nice, but that's still a positive amount of energy, and just that sense of, hey, I'm here, I matter, people care, and so on. And then the next act is, where are you actually doing things without even realizing? So the next piece, your next challenge, is to become aware of around where you're actually doing those acts of kindness without even realizing it. And then the third challenge is, okay, well, where can I practice some intentional kindness? And it doesn't have to be a big act. It could be something that you're already doing, and it's like, oh, this works well, I'm going to do that. So that's the challenge. I know it seems a little bit different from a sort of a health and fitness kind of post, but the thing is with health and fitness, right, and well-being, it's very broad, and we don't work in vacuums, right? You've got to, if you want to perform well athletically, if you want to perform well at work, if you want to perform well in your relationships and all that sort of stuff, everything's interconnected. We don't live in a vacuum, right? And so when we pay a little bit of attention to all aspects of our health, and if you think about it, there's probably about 6 aspects really. I mean, you've got your physical, you've got your emotional, you've got your mental, you've got your existential, which is kind of your values, your beliefs, your deeper connection of purpose. You've got your social and relational health, and all those sorts of things, right? So there's many aspects around your health that you can improve that don't necessarily involve exercise or dieting all the time, but these things, when done in conjunction with those things, will enhance the impact of those across all areas of your life. So I thought I'd give you this challenge early today so that today you can go and notice and practice acts of kindness. I'd be really keen to understand what some of your insights were, observations were, or any thoughts that have come to you as you listen to this video. Just a reminder as well that last week's free webinar on how to get your body summer ready in 90 days, the replay is actually available for that. It's been nicely edited into a 45 minute webinar with handouts and so on, so you can still register for that. We can send you the links if you're interested. Just comment below, and then you'll be afforded any of the extra bonuses that came along with that webinar as well once you register. Alright, have a great week and speak to you soon.